I'm moving to Alabama. Oh, shout out to whoever's singing that song, but that's some head banging stuff there. Thanks, Shannon, for giving me a chuckle. I appreciate that because I listened to this live. Welcome, everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button. There's 28 people, 31 right now, and I'm gonna ask for y'all to hit the like button on this one right here because I'm kind of dead serious on this one. I'm dead serious. I can't even funk out a shits and giggles right now because the community really, really needs to open their ears on this one. Hey, Scorpio, what's going on, girly girl? Hey, sweetheart. Regina, you dig? Mad. Renee in the house. What's going on, G? But then I dropped the link in the chat because, man, I actually, then I think that I finally experienced my first episode of Disgusted. I mean, I went through my trend of my shits and giggles, right? But after I listened to this live, here in my last little hour of my day winding down, disgusted, disgusted, like wanna puke, disgusted. Most of them people has been into a vocal fight about who are the real supporters. You're not the real supporters. You know, you ain't the real supporters. I'm disgusted, y'all. I I'm disgusted with, I have to be honest. A lot of people that was on that phone call, a lot of them was on that phone call. This premeditated, plotted plan, bookum, you was with them. You were with them, man. You were with them. You cannot be taken out of the out of the batch, no matter how much you whoop and scream and try to call out who's right and who's wrong, man. You with them, man. You got to go down with them. You got to go down. I do understand that what is being said and how it's being played out and everybody's being entertained. This shit was serious. I'm going way back to the that's right, get y'all wine. Get y'all wine. Get y'all wine. I'm trying to really breathe this one out, man. I'm trying to really breathe this one out. Y'all fucked R. Kelly. Fucked up, man. Y'all fucked them, man. Y'all tore down the support. Y'all tore down the support that a whole lot of people took out their time to come and advocate for that man. Y'all sat behind this scene and plotted and planned to do the demonic stuff that y'all did. Bookum, you knew. And you are the most disgusted one now to me. To hear you come back and try to jump down a cousin's throat or a drunken Larry's throat, or you had the balls to even go at an Angelo. You knew what they plan was do because you joined into it, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But you seem to be skip tracing over that, except for a little bit. Y'all perpetrated, y'all perpetuated behind this whole cousin Levi, starting this whole terrorism bullshit, man. You stood behind him. You stood 10 toes deep, like you said. You had his back. You ain't noble. You ain't ooh, y'all just don't know. I'm listening to this. How can a person feel that they are eligible or putting themselves in the eligibility line to have one up on somebody? How Sway? How? Hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. I'm asking for y'all because this has to go through the algorithm because there's some things that I'm just going to point on. And since I ride and die by myself, I don't give a fuck about no feelings. I'm talking about what was real, what happened in real time while certain people grouped up behind the scenes on the phone calls, giggling and wiggling. You may not have put it together, but you giggled and you wiggled with the person or the people who put this damn plot together. When the rallies or the walk and the protests open up the doors for all of Mr. Kelly people to come out to support, it's obvious now of the microphone talkers who decided to not come out. They were too busy congregating. They were too busy developing a plan behind bagging up a plan behind, as that man say, Michael Avenatti, the golden freaking goose. That damn Levi. Shout out to you, Shannon. Thank you, boo, for your support. I appreciate that. I was really disturbed listening to that audio. I was disturbed, like it ain't shit. What's going on, AI? It's like, what? What? Y'all knew. All of y'all around here whooping that ticket about you ain't no real supporters and not on that phone call. On that phone call. Bookum, aka Dana J, you didn't come out to say, hey, they doing this to y'all. You ain't no real soldier, man. You ain't down for the cause, in my opinion, as a noble man to stand behind Mr. Kelly. Nope, not by a long shot. Oh. We asked for a lot of people to come out. Man, there was flyers, there was this, and there was that. A lot of people couldn't make it due to health reasons, understandable. But those are not the people that you are hearing on this phone call. No, these are innocent bystanders that really care. The ones that jumped up out the comfort of their home, spent their money, spent their own money to come down there, feed themselves, stay up in these expensive hotels, whatever the case may be, and then have some entertainment behind it on their own dime. Out of all of that, the Golden Goose plotted and planned up a narrative to call out these people down there. I'm past that part because that's dead. It was done and it's dead. But it's the fact that when you listen to that audio, the people who you hear shouting around here, who the real MF supporters, and y'all ain't no supporters, y'all not no supporters. And I'm talking about every last one of them that was on that phone call, with a little exception, a blockbender. A blockbender. With a little exception from blockbender. But y'all other amigos, and I know most, they ain't know nothing about that. I wasn't, oh. Y'all tore it down. Y'all stood behind the people, that person who developed this narrative, and you came out here and drawed y'all weapons on those walks, the protests, rallies for Mr. Kelly, because y'all were busy behind the goddamn scene. Bookum. You should shut your mouth. You should shut the fuck up. All of that stuff that you talking while you trying to bail out and comment, Levi on, man, this don't add up to the fact that you're still trying to hold a 11 by 13 profile in front of these people as if you did not partake, you did not follow through, you didn't know, and you fix your mouth to say you love that man when that man had people out there saying, free R. Kelly. You stood behind, you need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped like by Medea with the switch off the tallest tree out here. I even heard on there, which I've heard it before, but it kind of slipped through. And I understand that he said that it was old. That tape is 2-3 years old. And then I hear spitting fire, you know, with the Levi's. And you're excited. I love you, she says. I want to know, how long did they know that this Levi put this propaganda out here and it was okay for them to not call it out? It's disgusting. It was disgusting, y'all. I'm literally listening to this and I'm like, you know how your stuff, what? What the hell you just played? Let me see if I got enough charge in my phone. I think I do. Just to play that little part. Let me find this, because I heard another lie. I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying. I'm really just feeling disgusted right now. So my tone and my voice is kind of settled. I'm disgusted. I'm trying to calculate this. Y'all tore the love for Mr. Kelly down off of a narrative from a Golden Goose, and you hid and you stood behind it, and you guys kept this arena going by dictating on y'all ain't for R. Kelly, you ain't the real supporters, you ain't this, you ain't that, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Disgusting people. And Bookum, you played right along with it, man. You played right along with them. There shouldn't have been no beef or anything aiming towards, and this, I'm DJ or Scooby-Doo, not a single one. But because I'm thinking that you, Bookum, didn't like the fact that other people had come out when all you had to do was get dressed and come out, like the Him Too girls did. They got dressed and they came out, they came with it. You never wanted it to be unified. You wanted it to be as such. Hated. Hated. You hated that. Bookum was not in the front of every single thing. The Golden Goose over there, Levi, conjures up this whole premeditated, plotted plan about terrorism because of some words that were said on the screen, and you stood right behind him with it. You tap dance with him. You did. You tap dance with Drunken Larry. You tap dance with Angelo. And because you are 320 something pounds and feel like you can intimidate and be loud as a gorilla, that gives you a pass? Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. Hit the like button, y'all. You got to be kidding me. You don't deserve a pass. Ever. Ever. You hurted something because of your feelings. You hurted something because you didn't lead it. So you went to go along with the get along gang over there. You are despicable. You despicable. Noble people knows what's right and what's wrong. And you took the wrong L. You're going to reap what you sow as well. And I manifest that because every freaking rally, protest, or walk for chaos had the advantage to grow and conquer and execute. It could have reached the level above that goddamn me time's up and all of that stuff out there. One beat, one sound. But y'all had to come out and make a different sound. Y'all had to come and make a difference. That damn sound and tear the support from the, I'ma use y'all, real supporters who got up off of their ass, united, put together, free R. Kelly. While y'all ass sat behind the scenes, following up underneath the Golden Goose, who tore this stuff down, and you were proud to do so, bookum, out of hatred, and you want to fight and advocate for Mr. Kelly. You are despicable. You're despicable. You might as well stay your ass right over there and continue to sit in that same goddamn basket with them damn people, cause you ain't no better. You're no, I'm disgusted, y'all. I'm seriously disgusted at your shit. Yeah, I am. But there's another lie before I play this one right here. There's another live, right? And this other live is going on, and I'm gonna put this on, I'm putting this on my channel, about how all we need to come together, we need to get on one accord, we need to do this, we need to do that. We know what you needed to do was have had gotten you up off y'all asses and joined those walks down there. Explain to the people, since y'all want to indulge in Mr. Kelly's paperwork and read and reread and reread and read and reread, why you couldn't have your ass on that concrete out there, unifying supporters. Why you got to sit on your ass on these screens now, 4 years later, talking about we need to unify. We need to put the focus on Mr. Kelly. Really? Why? You didn't have the focus when we went out there. They're nice out. I believe even the water was misting at the Buckingham Fountain and the shopping stores were open. Now y'all wants to do some shit. Today, after watching that live and listen to all y'all, make me sick. Y'all, like, literally on these microphones, y'all makes me sick. Y'all makes my ass itch. Seriously. Now y'all big shit, front screen, reading the paperwork, fighting this person, like y'all say, fighting this person. No, fight. Keep up the fight. It's entertainment time now, because when Mr. Kelly situation came out, you were either a believer from the beginning or you not. I didn't hesitate. Who hesitated in the room? I didn't. I didn't. Aaliyah? Oh, that was 20 years ago. I'm going out there. What? Rashonda? Hell, they finna double jeopardy on this. I'm going out there. See, I had heard all that I needed to hear to make up my mind. What did most of y'all need to do? Wait on more paperwork so that you can have a show on debates? Nah, you should have came on out there and jumped ahead of the gun. Now y'all want unity? And go sit down. Go sit down. You had your time to come out, to grow it. Now you sitting out here with 1-800, I got a complaint about who fighting. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a rat's ass? Suck it up. Because the time that you had to talk about the good stuff, you wasn't there. You weren't there. The audacity. The audacity. That's why you only seeing the fights and stuff going on. Because you didn't unify from the beginning. Had you became one, you wouldn't be addressing nothing like this. So where were you? I ask again, where were you? What were you waiting on to become a supporter? Because we jumped right out the gate on it. We hurdled within 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that, and another 2 weeks, they were popping. And out of all of the rallies, you still didn't show up. Not a single goddamn one. Now you wants to put on boxing gloves and fight. I'm going to tell y'all this, and I mean this on my mama, fight by your motherfucking self. That's just how I feel about it. I don't give no fuck about where y'all trying to go and how y'all trying to reach up there to get it. I wouldn't give a fuck if that paperwork came out in color or you printed it in color. I really don't. Because we asked y'all. We asked y'all. And the crazy thing about it is that people knew that it was going to be a battle. We knew that it was going to be some ops out there. We was kind of expecting for other people on the other side of the street to be saying, lock him up, as we louder on the other side of the street saying, free R. Kelly. But y'all was not there to help vocalize it. On the screens, you are. You are on the screens. Now it's stop. Stop. We got to get together. Put your hand in your damn pocket and sit down. And that goes to whoever it applies. Now, I know that I'm not the most likable or the most or mentioned much out here, but I can tell you I'm the most goddamn solid stand-up, stand-alone ass bitch that's been rolling in this fucking community. And that's a fact. You ain't gonna drop no audio with me on there telling anybody that I love you. You ain't gonna drop an audio or nothing with me on there whispering behind the back of the scenes, making up separate freaking either business deals or a plotted plan to tear down something. And I'm sitting there with getting an earful and to know about it and watch it go on. You people are sickening. Sickening. Bookum, you watched it for a while. I don't know, and I can't say according to this video how long Spitting Fire was back there with them and having congregations and building a friendship. I don't know. I can't say for a fact whether if she thought that all of them were out here using the right limb or the left limb. Somewhere she separated as well. Somewhere. I don't know where that timeline is at. We don't get to hear about that. They don't talk about that as much. What was said, how it was said. Like, Bookum, you should have been the first one. You should have been the first one since you 10 toes deep for your daddy. Saying, nope, y'all up to something. I'm going over here because those people are out there busting their ass for Mr. Kelly, but you didn't. You joined right in with them. You joined right in with them. You've said it multiple times yourself about why you went after somebody. It was because of this person, you jumped in this fight for this, you jumped in the fight to cover fucking Levi, who was the goddamn Golden Goose, who plotted the fucking plan to build the narrative to tear down that goddamn protest. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. Put the timeline out for that. Put the timeline out for what made you stand behind this person to do DJ the way that you did DJ. Talk about what made you do what you did again, because I could have sworn I heard it, but you need to say it a little bit louder and clearer and a little slower. You did what? What? Since you wanted to use saving faces, you do know that you need to include your ass in that shit too, right? You saving your face too, but you're despicable. It's too late. It's too late. Let you listen to what you played. Are you hideous? Somebody please type the word hideous. All of y'all are hideous as people. Disgusting. Disgusting. And if this, y'all think that what y'all are doing or what y'all have done, that this should be acceptable to advocate for Mr. Kelly, man, y'all, man. Should have known. Thank you, Angie, because they hideous. Oh my God. Like, why? That's the question, Bookum. That's the question for all of those that was on that phone call. How much? How much was it? And who offered to pay y'all to do this? How much? Was it worth it? Was it even worth it? Yes, 1-800-hideous, them motherfuckers. Yes, I'm just, let me see what the hell. Yeah, let's watch this.
I'm glad you said that, Billy Fire.
Listen to this shit.
But now here's where, if Black will be truthful, here's where the room gonna meet the fan. Where have we seen this story at 3 months ago? I want to say this before they go any further. This was 3 years ago.
Y'all put on this shit show, man.
For the names that's going to be called in here in this audio, and that have no beef with nobody, that's what it is. However, this what was going on at that time.
And at this time,
and this is going to show.
This is when the walks and the protests and the rallies were taking place. They behind the scene working.
It's going to show who he asphyxiated on.
Oh my God.
Spit fire block. Then I add Levi later. Watch this.
I recall hearing this too.
See, I don't got doctor nothing.
No, don't doctor it. Yeah, let's let it roll. Oh, y'all. Ooh, chat.
People, if we see this story 3 months ago.
And I'm gonna repeat it again. While R. Kelly supporters were out on that concrete several times, back to back to back, this is what they was doing. Now, while he's trying to call out Levi, he forgot to call out himself.
Darby got mad about it because Darby said Black is violent and he can't see that they using him. But then I'm gonna go here. But then I'm gonna go here. Nobody paid this attention. And I brought it to Black's attention, and Black was like, yeah, but bro, you know, you can't. 4 months ago. No, I'm sorry, 5 months ago. Hollywood next said, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. I believe Don Russell the truth. I'm gonna go work for Don Russell. Hollywood next James went down, and Hollywood team next came up 2 weeks.
I'm going to say this since his name was brought up, Don Russell, and I know the majority rule out here is pissed at a Don Russell. I'm standing on what I say. I get it that Don Russell did some shit over there with that bomb and stuff and landed his ass in trouble. That's without a doubt. That's out there. Can't take that away. Can't take it away. But when you had that PI come out here, when you had the Don Russell come out here and show up, I'm willing to bet a buck the same way this party crew right here, this plotted planned crew, went in to tear down this rally, walk, protest, is the same people behind the Drunken Larry as well that put together to tear down Don Russell and the PI because he was coming too hard. He has had the same repetitive behavior behind anybody that came out full force to make him feel, or because it was a feeling that he was jumping in front of them, meaning that they were taking the highlight of the show. He came at them. They put together that shit.
He never said nothing ill about Don Russell. Think about it. Everybody that's connected to Hollywood is saying what? Don Russell was the monk.
I believe that Randa, them two people there. Woo.
Some shit being exposed. So if you want to jump in this, then you can. But some shit being exposed and shit turning. I just ask you, trust me on this and just hear people out.
Now keep in mind, the protests, the rallies, the walks were going on. They busy doing other shit instead of out there saying free R. Kelly.
But here's my thing. No, wait. Here's my thing. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You've been used the same way Kip been used. And it's by the same group of motherfucking people. One thing I'm going to say, and Levi's here to attest to.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, baby. Definitely.
Listen.
Now he cuts that off, so you don't get to hear the rest of that because he cuts it off. Now the question is, since he comes back saying that, you know, that since he's beefing or whatever with Levi, right? He wants to throw into this story about possibly, you know, her not knowing and he was doing what he was doing, and then, you know, she found out later, and then I guess, you know, she I don't want nothing to do with this, and then she left. However, the fact still remains is that Bookum knew. You knew what you were dealing with. You knew. And you carried out all of their action plans. You help them execute. And you have the audacity to be talking about some you 10 toes deep for R. Kelly.
And I ain't saying it because you're in the chat. I'm just putting it out there what it was.
You can clean up some shit quick too, boy.
against that road.
Now hold on, because you're gonna start hearing about the walks, the rallies, and the protests.
The whole team church said, when black go, we all go.
Who did he say? We all go. We out there on that goddamn pavement, killing it. Free R. Kelly. And they all the way behind the scenes with a whole different goddamn something else going on. Why were they not there? Why was it not important for them to also unify? The volume is low.
That's what the problem is now. When they found that DMC,
What about now? Team Truth bagged him. Hold on. Didn't he just say Team Truth bagged him? You mean to tell me that that was more important to be out on the microphone worrying about Team Truth, which end up being ops or whatever of the Mr. Kelly supporter side? Okay, babe, thanks. That was more important than unifying. I don't know what accolades or whatever that he sits around and wait for, and it boosts him. It puts him up on the pedestal. Team Truth bagged him.
Charges came between me and Larry. And then I'm going to keep it 100. They came from out of the next. I've been trying to get anybody locked up, me locked up, and Larry locked up for the past 3 weeks. And he's like, am I learning? But then we actually Larry and me trying to get everybody else locked up. My brother, how do you do? And to my wife, we both expressed it. Not going up. Fire so bad. Yo, if something in front of you happen, I hit you as well because you don't know it's true and you don't want to see it.
What is the truth? What is the truth, though, Booker? Was the truth more important than unifying? You stood with these people. You stood behind the action of these people. You can't justify that. You're admitting to everything. You went after, again, DJ. You went after a Scooby-Doo. You have perpetuated every story that you can find all the way down to the baby things. But the truth of the matter is you helped them execute the people who you are now entangling yourself with in some crazy ass beef. And then you will come back to say, man, I knew I shouldn't have let them in. Man, I knew I shouldn't have introduced them. Man, I knew I shouldn't have did this. Man, I knew I shouldn't have did that. You're despicable. You hear that? He said that when he was going to war, and mind you, he's on the phone call with who? He's on the phone call with who? Who's all on that phone call when he sat there and said, I was going to war with that man over there? Talking about DJ. Who's all on that phone call? Listening in. While people are out saying, free R. Kelly. Who's on the phone call? No, I remember hearing this phone call a long time ago. I remember somebody playing this. I don't know who, but Spin Fire's on the phone call. Block is on the phone call. Bookum's on the phone call. Y'all can't hear it? I'm gotta pause this because he says he's notified these people. He's going to war. So I asked myself, if you got all these people out on the concrete down there saying, free R. Kelly, free R. Kelly, what was the war that he needed to go in on? The sound is low. Oh, geez. I'm gonna hook up my other thing sometime soon, y'all. Just actually have a time. I'm gonna get this sound stuff right. I'm gonna get it right so it'll play through it, but it's on my other phone. Just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna try to get it a little bit louder, maybe closer to the microphone, I guess. So let me do this. I can bring this down some. But he told them, I'm going to war. At that moment, you do not hear nobody saying, gotta go. Oh, gotta go to war for what? What they do? What they do? Oh, there was women on the bus. Oh, there was picnics out at the front at the lake. Oh, they were doing this, they were doing that. What? And I'm gonna ask you, Bookum, what did they do? The people that were walking down there that caused Levi to want to go to war and start screaming some crap about terrorism. Yeah, it's the recording. Okay. What made him do that? And then you need to answer what made your ass follow through with what he wanted to go to war about, which was ludicrous, made up ludicrous stuff. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why did you raise your hand to say, okay? How much was it? How much was offered? See, you brought out how much he was asking about his rent from Angelo. I think it said 4,000 or something. You brought out about his money. But there's only one enticing thing above all that would make a person raise their hand and say, I got you. Because in this audio, you clearly states that I took up for you. I went out there for you. How much? How much did you get offered? Because in the beginning of this, I clearly seen you and DJ bond with supporting Mr. Kelly. So what happened right there between you and DJ that would have caused you to be pissed off that much to go and raise your hand with Levi and have his back? How much was it? How much was it? Oh, well, if DJ gonna continue to take off to do some walks and keep doing this, and guess what? If y'all finna tear this down here, yeah, I'm all in for it. I'm with it. You're despicable. when it wasn't just DJ. There were other bystanders down there who truly wanted to come out to support Mr. Kelly. So by all means, with you trying to go with Levi and volunteer to tear down some stuff, you also tore down what other people believed in and came out there to support for. Did you think about the other innocent bystanders that truly cared to support Mr. Kelly? And you didn't. Ego. Money, easily influenced. Now you trying to wash your hands? Now that dirt gonna forever stick. Now, how many times on that phone call have y'all heard him now repeat himself saying that when I was at war? Not a bookum. It's no sound. What? I'm hearing. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to play because it's on my other phone. How many? I can't believe y'all can't hear this. Why y'all can't hear it? Hold on. But how many times did he say that? And there are 3 people on that call. You will not hear one of them say, going to war for what? You don't hear Bookum say, whoa, 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 going to war. What, going to war for what? Why? No, I don't think that that's what those people were doing. Well, there's no reason to go to war. We're supposed to be unified. At least that's what I was trying to hear. But I never heard that. They just in and soaking it all in, and you hear this man steady saying he going to war off of something that he has conjured up and planted in his mind about what was going on, what he thought was going on. He made himself a fight, y'all. You all of those women that were down there, you going to war? So inside of the war, one of the blueprints was what? Get DJ's son. You targeted that. And Bookum, you knew about it. You admitted it. You were down for it. You were okay with it. I don't know why I can't get the volume up. Hold on. Now that was spitting fire. And spitting fire replied, y'all don't hear it? Oh my God, no. I want y'all to hear this because I'm trying to depict it. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna do this a different way. But I heard Spitting Fire say, yes, he did. He's on there talking about going to war. And then Spitting Fire response was, she heard him on a call. Shut up, Shannon. Shut up. Teddy is upstairs sleeping. Okay, so let me do this. Hold on. Because I want y'all to hear this. So give me a second. Let's get this crap on. Okay, give me a second. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Now I got to find the time mark. So 1 second.
So let's go.
Okay, y'all can hear it now, right? You say Teddy dreaming about y'all entertaining with my dog, huh? Okay. Oh, hey, Sir Miguel. Hi. Thanks for joining the chat.
That's been fire, ain't it? But here's the thing, David. He said the same thing about you. Now watch this. I'm glad you said that's really fine. Now, but now here's where, if Black won't be truthful, here's where the road won't meet the fan. Where have we seen this story?
Okay, you can hear.
3 months ago.
Thanks, Kay.
I must say this before it go any further. This was 3 years ago. 2 years ago, I'm sorry. For the names that's going to be called in here and this audio, and I have no beef with nobody, that's what it is. However, this is what was going on at that time. And this is going to show, because Levi went on the channel and lied and said he was never trying to get nobody locked up. Okay. This is going to show.
Now, before I continue with this, I want y'all to understand my point, okay? My point of this here with Bookum is you joined in with them. This masquerade went on for a long time with some things, get Shannon, that you knew of, some things that you partaked into, you executed for them. You did. So that's my point to this freaking audio when I hear people desperately trying to save faces. It is very hard to double down on someone out of anger if you have a role to play. This is my point for playing this. It don't look good. It don't sound good. And definitely sitting up here with this hat on, it's very easily to be depicted, not only by me, but other people, especially when this was around the time where people were out there saying, free R. Kelly, unifying, and all of this knowing about stuff was going on behind the scenes. All of this stuff was executed. And the people on the phones or whatever, not one time came out to say, shut it down. That's not right. Let them people do what they're doing. Thank you, Ace. Yeah, you went along with it. But let's hear it. Let's hear it because I'm sickening by this. I'm just sickening.
Conversation, me, spitting fire, Blockman. Then I add Levi later. Watch this. The bomb. Levi. See, I don't got doctor nothing.
So I'm reading the chat too, and I'm gonna try not to read the chat, but I see, and I'm not coming at spitting fire, and she's typing in there that y'all loved each other. Y'all loved each other. The man is sitting in there on a phone call saying that he was going to war. So the question is, what exactly the war was the war? What exactly was the war? DJ or the Scooby-Doo calling out some stuff that they were seeing or that they knew about, the paperwork that they were reading about the drunken Larry or the Angelo Clarys, or saying some things that it didn't fit well with a particular name towards a female, that caused a person to establish a war? And you mean to tell me that there were no adults on that phone call to say no, no, and no? It's not what we're doing. So the rally and the walk got shut down, and then the microphones took off. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork. But didn't nobody feel the heat from that concrete? Y'all switched the roles. This shit is crazy. How is it that he loved them until now it's, I'm against you, I'm finna call out your stuff? Where I'm from, that energy that you brought is the same energy that you keep. Don't switch up. Keep loving him. Don't take him down now, because it should benefit you. It should benefit you.
This story went 3 months ago. The same exact story. Think about it. You seeing the same story with Kit when they used Kit. And Shelby got mad about it because Shelby said block is solid, and he can't see that they use.
Who ain't seen Sharpie in a long time?
But then I'm gonna go here. Nobody paying close attention. And I brought it to Block's attention, and Block was like, yeah, but brother, you know, you can't. 4 months ago. No, I'm sorry, 5 months ago. Hollywood Next said, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. I believe Don Russell the truth. I'm gonna go work for Don Russell. Hollywood Next page went down, and Hollywood Team Next came up 2 weeks later, and she never said nothing ill about Don Russell. Think about it. Everybody that's connected to Hollywood is saying what? Don Russell is the muscle. Hold on. Yeah. No. Listen to me. Follow me on this.
Follow me.
Because some shit being exposed.
Follow me.
So,
and y'all know what follow me means. Let me finish talking and saying what I got to say, because I don't want you to say something that can overtalk and open up a different door of what I'm saying. Follow me on this. If you don't jump ahead of the gun can backfire. So that's what that move was all about. That's what that move was. Follow me on this. You knew this man's plan. Bookum. You helped execute his plotted plan. This whole made up stuff about terroristical acts. He didn't know which one he wanted to use. He didn't know if it was the one pertaining to the judge. He didn't know if DJ had one going on for this. He didn't know if he wanted to use the story about the deceased baby. He didn't know if he wanted to use, it was whatever story he can think of, you jumped on board. That was red flags right there, bruh. You was on every single straddling story that goddamn Golden Goose came up with. You were down with it. How, Sway? How? To get back at some more people that was out there saying free R. Kelly? Because of that? The same thing with the Just Jazz. The same, every single body who came out to make a little noise. You weren't having it. You weren't having it. You was not having it. You didn't want to. You did not. You were going to take every cause and effect to do and keep Bookum in the goddamn forefront. And you did all of this. This is what I call sell your soul. You sold your soul. You sold your soul. How much? How much is the question?
Jump in this and you can, but some shit being exposed and shit turning.
Some shit being exposed and
some
some shit turning.
And to hear people out. Yeah. All right, cool. That's fine. Hold on, but I'm gonna add you in. Look. Look, me right here. I mean, but here's my thing. No, wait, because me right here. Here's my thing. And I'm gonna keep it 100.
I know I remember this because right around this, there was another protest or rally going on, and the episode behind this was about how big Block Dingaling was. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? That was the next one. Came right behind this a little bit. And I'm sitting back there like, what? We out here on this hot ass pavement and y'all talking about some how big, what? I'm just saying, It's muffled. Well, I can't do nothing about the muffled. Maybe I turn the volume down here.
You've been used the same way Kip been used. And it's by the same group of motherfucking people. One thing I'm gonna say, and Levi's here to attest to it. I wasn't, yeah, he was on. Look, I wasn't gonna listen. Listen. Wait, listen. Spit and Fire was genuine on that call. Levi, what? And I ain't saying it because you're in the chat. I'm just putting it out there what it was.
You putting it out there when? Today? Or did you put it out there after she said, I love you? Did you tell her that then? Did you tell her as soon as she said, hey, baby, I love you, baby? You didn't tell her that he wasn't genuine then when he's sitting right on the phone with y'all telling you that he was about to go to war. What? I'm trying to make this shit make sense. How? How is that? So you decide to tell her today. You decide to tell that shit today.
Let's finish. They want to go live. Levi called me and said, bro, they fucking with bro. We ain't fucking with this shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. You gotta go live now, bro.
And what did he do?
I said, Levi, I want to exhaust them. He said, fuck that. They trying to fuck with bro. And immediately, when Block didn't attack them, because not only in the Block has us, not only in the Block has Levi and the firm, the whole team Truth said, when Block go, we all go.
Oh, so you knew about that too, huh? All this is pertaining to the shots fired over there at DJ. So you knew about all that too. And you were okay with it. When Block goes, Team Truth gonna join in, and you going. Saddle up. You had they back too. And then you on here doing all that darn wolf talking about how, and look, this ain't no saving grace for no damn cousin either. He's saving faces for Drunken Larry. Now you on here back 2-3 years ago saving faces for Levi. Which way is it? What? What? Straddlers, y'all. Hashtag straddlers. I cannot tell y'all how much I can go into straddlers, but y'all should already know. Because I've talked about straddlers over and over and over and over and over. They have zero stability. They have zero stability in finances, in being social, in nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. They just all over the place, whichever the wind blows. For straddlers, you gotta be careful with straddlers.
That's what the problem is now. When they formed that DHD and Team Truth backed me, that's when they trying to get.
Now, why would Team Truth bag him? Because of those three people forming DHD. Why would they bag him? It's an easy answer. Because they didn't like DJ or Scooby-Doo either. So why wouldn't they? He loved that. Why wasn't the Kels supporter who were out there on that concrete, the people bagging him? This shit been divided. There's your culprit. That's just my opinion. But why would Bookum, you would be so astounded that Teen Truth were bagging you against D and D? Why? Why are you so happy about that? And then we fast forward in today where everybody over there that is Teen Truth and moved to the COVID and all that stuff where you now want to cutthroat them. Why? Straddled. You straddled the fence. You straddled the fence.
Right? That's when the charges came between me and Larry. And then I'm gonna keep it 100. Word on the street, because I don't know if you really said it. Word on the street that came from Hollywood Next, because she put it out there, that you, Black, has been trying to get Levi locked up, me locked up, and Larry locked up for the past 3 weeks.
Now, hold on. You mentioned you in the same sentence as Larry getting locked up. Sound very surprised about it. Oh, what you getting us locked up for? Now you out here wanting Larry locked up. Boy, you can't make this shit up. You were okay with Drunken Larry in this episode, in this one, because the word on the street is Block was trying to get y'all, you and Drunken Larry or the Hollywood locked up. Now, why would you and Drunken Larry be in the same damn sentence? Going down for what? What would Blockbender reasoning would have been, as you said, heard on the curb, to have y'all locked up? What was you doing, allegedly, that made Blockbender suspicion of some shit? Huh? Is it, or perhaps it could have been like Drunken Larry was over there saying that you was his hoe? I'm just asking for a friend. I ain't throwing no shade or nothing. Now you trying to separate yourself from being hoism, meaning down with the shit that he was doing. And you know somewhere you were, because you had no problem taking a time out from that goddamn radio shit that you said that you was in to go have lunch with him at his home. At his home. His sister home, as you said. You ain't had no problem with that. Baby.
And there was actually Larry and Levi trying to get everybody else locked up.
You see how he switched that? You see how he switched that? And that only got switched because you would have never heard that. It only got switched because right now he's into it with Levi. So he had to throw now something out there on Levi. It wasn't until now, and then now actually it was Levi and Larry now because you're fighting with them. Why we didn't know that it was Larry and Levi before you went to go have steak with the snake. Why? Why we ain't nobody there? I'll wait. Tick tock. Why? Somebody put in the chat, why? So it's got to wait till every time you have a beef to know your truth, for you to expose what you want to expose when you don't realize that you're exposing yourself. Why? Oh, you know, it's gonna be some hell, huh?
And you won't want to see it. I said that.
Now, I gotta point this out. I gotta point it out. Spitting Fire is still on the phone. She's hearing all of this. And maybe she have, or maybe she didn't do a commentary or something, or some content on the fact that this boy, I remember her screaming a couple of times at bookum here and there, right? The story that he's pointing out right now, that it was Larry and Levi that was trying to get these other people locked up. I don't hear her. I didn't hear that story. She never told that story based off of the time frame from all of them sitting on this phone call. Nope, never heard it. I never heard it. She may have put it out, she may have not, but I never heard it. Stop the press. Stop the press. I know I shouldn't be reading this chat, but I'm reading this chat. I see Spitting Fire put in there saying, y'all love each other. Make up. Now, is that implying for bookum and cousin Levi to make up? I'm just asking for a friend. Who should make up? Spitting Fire? Who? Him and the cousin who sat there and put out a whole flabbergasted lie about some terrorist shit and help shut down or cause a bunch of confusion with the walks and the rallies for Mr. Kelly. He should make up with Levi. I'm just asking to get some clarity here. He should continue to be friends or befriended or love on him after he knew, and according to the phone conversation, several people that's on there knew that Levi had plans or conquered his plan to go to war. You make up and love. I'm trying to understand this. Love on this Levi guy, because y'all was cool. Y'all was cool. I'm not sure if Spitting Fire missed the part where bookum executed everything that these people has done behind the scene towards the R. Kelly supporters. I'm trying to calculate and understand it. Why are they making up? To what? Continue doing what they're doing or had done together against the supporters? Make up. You mean to tell me that why that song go? Neo song. But we're a force when we're together. I'm a movement by myself. Oh, is that what you're saying? But they are force when they together. I'm just asking for a friend. They supposed to make up and love on each other. And then what? The people out here just keep going through the whole shebang bang of the war? Because he was so up under the spell and carrying out every goddamn radio call that needed to be called. He said it in his own words. Spitting Fire. He said, I took up for you. I was doing these things for you. When they was coming back at you after you went to war, I knew about the whole baby plan or DJ's son plan. I knew that he was starting this whole terroristic narrative out here. You want them to make up. I mean, move right along, moving right along. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Mm. Did this boy just say transform? He said, listen to how they transform. How many times can y'all count his transformation? How many times can y'all count his transformation? You said no sound? It's up. I have not touched anything, Red Bunny. Y'all can't hear that? It's no sound. Wow. It's playing. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? But y'all can't hear the thing. I have not touched nothing. Oh. Pause, pause. He said that those three made this thing dangerous. A lot of people were down there. What did you guys see that was dangerous? What did y'all see down there? Hey, Sheila, because there was nothing and nobody absolutely in no danger until that whole debacle thing with DJ and Scooby-Doo, but I ain't see no danger in that. What was the most they finna do? Put up their fists and fight each other? Oh, well. Oh, well. Now, if he's talking about on the internet of what this D&D people were doing, which was investigating probably and possibly who the people were that were doing the distractions and the calling out the names and looking but was that enough to warrant a freaking war? Every action will get a reaction. So if this D&D DD people started some stuff, he reacted, or did he start some things and they were saying some things? I was down there. I remember when Drunken Larry and the money came through. I'm standing right there. Oh, Drunken Larry sent money. For what? You know? Ever since when those rallies were going on, when you come back to YouTube, all you were hearing was accusations and allegations, stirring up stuff, stirring it up. Does sexual and playing around and all of that stuff, was that enough to warrant a war? That warrant a war? It shouldn't have. It should not have warranted a war. But this was a whole war that Bookum was aware of, that the other people on the phones were aware of. Why? And I'm listening to a live briefly talking about we need to unify before or after. Because if the unity was brought at the beginning of this stuff and you didn't have side pieces, hustle pieces going on through all this behind the call, and everybody would have been focused on bringing their work together down there, oh, he'd have stood a chance. He'd have stood a chance. Mr. Kelly would have stood a chance. But because everybody had their own blueprint laid out on how they wanted to handle it and separated it, doing other things, now I'm hearing unify. I'm disgusted. You don't have my vote, and I know you ain't asked for it. But as much as we set out here, we didn't beg. We continuously asked. Come on out, people. Come on out. Y'all turned a blind eye. Yeah, you did. Now you've been on this goddamn microphones, hooping and hollering and reading paperwork. The easy work. You want the easy work. Despicable.
What? Guess what? Frank told me David was stealing money. Okay, you want to come on my shoulder tonight, brother? Yeah, he talked to the guy. And asked him questions, and he knew he was doing something.
I'm trying to get to the part where y'all can hear him talk about the money and the attorneys. Oh my God. I was blown, y'all. What? What? You're bringing up the dollar for the king and all of this stuff as much as you hooped and hollered about that? But we'll get to that part soon. Listen, listen. He said that DJ Tyson was setting the stage for Bookum to get killed. Did y'all hear that propaganda? Put a one in the chat. Did you hear the propaganda? He was setting a stage for Bookum to get killed. Now, apparently somewhere back then when this was going on, Bookum had to believe that shit. He took upon himself to believe that shit based off of the fact that they had separated after them two had came together. You understand what I'm saying? Somewhere they separated. But that's what Levi sold to Bookum and the other people on the channel about why, he did and was doing what he was doing, because he felt that Bookum life was in danger. It's in and out. I don't know why, y'all. I really don't. At first it was sounding good, but I'm gonna roll that back.
What? He said, guess what? Anybody told me they was stealing money. He worked for my daughter, my brother. He talked to the guy. He knew he was.
How that was gonna cost him his life? Why would you make up that propaganda? What it could have done was just caused an investigation. You can't hear what is wrong with y'all. Turn your volumes up. 1 minute y'all can hear, 1 minute you can't hear. I have not touched anything. Turn your volumes up on your phone. Did you mean to say that it could have caused an investigation instead of saying that it could have caused Bookum to get hurt? Is that what you meant to say, cousin? You mean to tell me that DJ was finna set himself in a situation to go back to jail over this stuff because he spoke to Greenberg, and Greenberg, he was saying, hey, it's some money coming up missing. Yeah, I don't think that it's me because I haven't touched anything. Turn your volumes up on your phones. You can hear it, Elizabeth. She said it's up, it's the audio. Well, then it's got, I don't know why it's audio. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it, y'all.
Well, I know talking about trying for cheap. That was people blind. And from that moment when he lied on Dana, you fast forward to where we are now. People still have been going to do it. People information, they don't see. Who has done those types of things? You cannot say that Dana has done those types of things, but why did you get no other blogger who has actually.
Now, he said, you can't say that Bookum has done those things. But yet then, Bookum, on his yesterday content, as well as today. You say pull the mic, pull back on the mic. Okay. You mean take it away from the from the speaker? Okay. We working with it, y'all. But as of today, Bookum is saying everything that he did do. He's saying it contrary to the fact that this was stated over this audio is 2-3 years old. Now he's stating everything opposite of what Levi said. He didn't do anything. And he's telling you everything that he did. Oh. Yeah, they are moving, lady.
So I got a question, Levi. I got a question for you, Levi. Were you telling the truth then, or are you telling the truth now?
Hold on. Hold on. We got a question over here, Booker. Are you telling the truth then, or are you telling the truth now? Are you have the audacity to ask somebody if they telling the truth. You you executed a whole lot of their shit that they planned and plotted out. Sound better? Okay, I moved the mic, I moved everything back, so.
Because the way you made it seem is like you tolerated me. You hated me.
Now you played that part about that money situation and that dollar for the king. I couldn't understand how you skipped over that and not want to bring that part back to life. You gonna explain everything thoroughly. You might as well break down the real spiel about that defense and that dollar for the king. Greenberg didn't believe you. I'm pretty sure that there was a hefty reason after explaining to Greenberg that there was, I think, maybe 300, but I do know about the 8,000, the 4,000, and the 2,000, and I'm trying to contact that lady to somewhere Doug Anton disappeared. That's a mystery. That's a barrel in a bucket. That's what we'll probably never know. Because if that comes out, ooh, Jesus. Hey, Dip. Yeah, you skipped over that part.
Nigga, when you backstabbed me for that nigga Larry,
that was it, huh?
That's when me and you butt heads the first time. The second time,
okay,
is when you tried to play with me indirectly.
Okay.
The third time,
well, I'm gonna give you that one, Booker, because he sure was coming at you indirectly. So I know you hearing me over here, because you sure came out your turtle shell with that one. He shot his shots. He did. But you got to be careful shooting your shots back, because all you did was drop nothing but gems on yourself too. Meaning, bruh, that if there was a paddy wagon, you would have a seat in it as well, because you carried it out. I ain't gotta say, you did a whole conspiring of carrying out shit. So I don't see where you find room to beef. I just don't.
Is when you just tried to pull that shit last night. So
had he not pulled that shit last night, you'd have still been down with this whole arena of shit? You'd have still been down with it? See, because right now you don't care about the money. You don't care about the money. Because somehow you choose to try to slide in integrity, honesty, noble. That ain't happening. You just trying to do so. But had this battle not occurred, which was probably strategic by the little drunken Larry boy, probably strategic. It was probably time to move you up out their space. They plot, and they plan. However, they should have kept you in the space, if you ask me. Because if the damage occurs to you, it's going to occur to them. That's why I can't understand why most people is separating this. Oh yeah, Dana, yeah, you got it over here. Yeah, all right, okay, Levi, you the shit over here. When they all should be going. This is a case that you just can't separate. You can't separate this. There's no way possible.
With that being said, you keep threatening and saying you got a bomb that you're going to drop, right? And you let everybody know that it's R. Kelly's voice that's going to say it.
Now, I'm not getting into that because he's going into all of this AR stuff and blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit about that. But I just wanted to just make that little point. I'm not out here to hate or be great. Not at all. I'm probably one of the most busiest persons that, on the microphone a little bit in this community over here. So I'm not, I can't pop them out here like they do. Got other stuff to do, but I do keep up with this, and I've been following this like everybody else. While there were real supporters that somehow these people cannot see through a telescope. They can't distinguish it because there were a whole nother set of people behind the scenes plotting and planning and doing this. They didn't have no time to unify. They didn't have time to unify. They had to sit around and find shit that was wrong and who was coming after who and what was what was up. Now, Bookum, I got to give you another point. Lord knows I hate to do so. But I saw that video that Dr. Rogers did. Everybody kind of knew who it was directed to because he sent a shot over to Dr. Rogers. And he was going in. But you have to keep in mind as you play Dr. Rogers' video, how you sway, incriminated yourself again with that. You did. You gonna find, you realize that every weapon that you will find to come at Cousin Levi, it also criminates you. Every single one. Because you as well went out there to fight that battle against Dr. Rogers as well. You remember, play that video where she told you to meet her down there at that park. I told you, I watched it all. You never showed up. She was talking to you. But see, you was getting that work because allegedly you were jumping in and executing based upon somebody else fucking war. You got yourself in that shit too. Yeah, you did. And she came at you. So why aren't you playing that video? How you was coming at Dr. Rogers too. See how that worked? Stratler. Stratler. You won't pop that one because you want the highlight. I don't know why you want the highlight, or you can have the highlight. You just got to keep yourself grouped up with the, you know, them boys, your boy, the one that you have now been told that you should continue to love on. Oh, y'all should make up. To do what? To continue up the execution out here on the YouTube streets? What are they finna team up to do? What they finna love each other to do? What? They kept up a bunch of shit that, in my opinion, apparently that there were other people on that phone call that knew all about it, but did not warn the people that was out there on that concrete. I don't recall nobody on the bullhorn or on the phone saying, hey, they behind the scenes and he finna go to war with y'all. The real supporters didn't get that call. All we know was that the shit was falling apart. All we know is, whoa, they fired. Oh, they fired back. Oh, boom. Oh, dodge this shit. That's all we were knowing. But the blueprints were done behind the scenes. And y'all killed the unity to protest, to walk, to shout, free R. Kelly. Now y'all want it back? There's a channel or two, they want it back. When half of them done straddled they ass off in that chat that I've seen. You want it back? You want it back. Well, let's just say, can you set fire to a piece of paper and it comes back? Nah. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Hey, APC. Nah. So y'all do what y'all do, while most of y'all didn't tie your gym shoes tight from the beginning to solidify, unify for Mr. Kelly. But now you want the highlight because you wants to go over the paperwork and reread about every freaking female that had done came through Mr. Kelly's life when Mr. Kelly didn't even tell you about every goddamn female that came through his life. I can't understand that. I can't understand why people would want to talk about it. He ain't told you shit about now female that has been in his life. He ain't told you the good and he ain't told you the bad. None of it. So if you ain't heard none of it, then why are you talking about it? Why is it necessary to make a point about who the hell was in Mr. Kelly's life? Because you want to prove a point about Mr. Kelly guilt or innocence. That's his attorney's job. There's quite too many of y'all, frankly, in my opinion, trying to take over her freaking job. Do you know that the more you talk about it, you allow people to execute propaganda? Propaganda can grow. A person such as a Levi or a drunken Larry can make stories stick. This is something that you have to genuinely become an expert in. Just talking about it to have regular freaking discussions about it without knowing how to execute it causes propaganda. Propaganda grows. Depending on who executed the propaganda, can make a story stick, and it continues to cause outrages. It does. So you have to be careful of what you talk about and how you talk about it. But you keep bringing up this man's life and his personal interferences of who he was with and how he was with it, what time frame they was around, when they was around, what they looked like, how old they was. You're developing more stories. And I get it. It's kind of hard to not to, because there's people that wants to support R. Kelly. I get it. I get it. But there's no way, no matter how much you fix your lips, and I see a whole lot of y'all that's, fuck Pap. She does the shits and giggles. She ain't read no paper. I started that paperwork. Oh, it was going on. I was doing my thing. Didn't interest you. But what I speak is the truth on what I say, no matter how I have some laughter with it. Sometimes you should cater to that. You should cater to that. I don't have to always be serious about some things, but I'm disgusted today. I'm disgusted I'm looking at a chat that's talking about unifying in the 6th quarter. I don't recall seeing you there. You got unity now, but you didn't want it then. I'm watching people in the chat that's done lip lock and laid on other people's laps that people were saying were the ops. Could have dealt with your ops in your own freaking lane, not over on their fucking laps. Could have done that. Ain't that right, Booker? But no, you went to go be old lapdog. You had to go and investigate a little bit more. Now you out here incriminating and damaging yourself more so than the energy that you're trying to put in to damage another person. When that boy said, my cousin, everybody out here that, is better than the scarecrow. Well, which one went to go get a brain on the Wizard of Oz? Is it the Tin Man, the Lion, Scarecrow? One of them went to go get a brain. Everybody knew. Everybody put their darn thinking cap on. Now you want to sit over there and go back over where the brother brought it out, and then the other brother brought it out, and then you went on choke. Man, you cuss choke, no joke, for $200. Alex, can I get a cuss out for $200? You cussed that man out for $200. Who did that? Who sent you over there to do that? Was it the cousin? Was it Drunken Larry? Was it Angelo? Which one sent you over there to do that? The Scarecrow. Thank you, love. The Scarecrow needed a brain. I said though, right? A brain. Yeah, let's get the Scarecrow. I like the Scarecrow too. Scarecrow is cool in the Wizard of Oz. Ease on down. Ease on down the road. Yeah, he needed that money. Boy, he told that, I bet you better have my money. And my Rihanna, bitch better have my money. So you did pretty much your fair share, in my opinion, Booker. Alongside those ruthless, as he say, I'm not gonna say the A word, the ANIMALS word. I ain't gonna say that. Inhumane. You did your share. You did your share of work. And I get it. And you now want to convince the people that I guess you was in deep over there because you was the private eye. You had to go jump in there and do your private eye work. What private eye work, who is the mentee godson of Mr. Kelly, execute the damages of what they were doing? You did that. You said it. You said it. You did. Now, I should go. I hope y'all hit the like button on my content tonight. And this ain't to cause no beef or none of that stuff. 'Cause I don't respond or go back with nobody. I'll have a little fun and dick around with bookum, because there are some points of times that this nigga is funny. And I just explained to you guys most of what was funny to me, listening to him say this whole roundabout, turnabout ass shit. It's funny. I'm gonna get in it, or I'm gonna dig myself out of it some kind of way. Really? Now you threatening for him to drop the bomb. Drop the bomb. He already said what you were gonna do and you did it, which was drop all y'all goddamn private ass shit. But all you did when you dropped all of that shit was show the public how much embedded you were with that man. See, because he could have threatened me about dropping it, and I don't fuck with you. We ain't got shit together. But you, on the other hand, you just showed the public how much you were embedded. Conversations after conversations after conversations with that man. And did you even realize that? And you say, as you say, I'm throwing my hands up and I know y'all can't see. I got you, bitch. No. You just killed two birds with one stone in the public. That's what you did. You killed two birds. You can't not never say that you was not in the bed with that goddamn cousin. You can't say that. Take that shit back. Now you got a whole freaking, and I gotta say this, kaleidoscope who feels that you somewhere is the shit. When she is not even decency enough to say, whoa, bookum, because she's angry. She's infuriated. And she also has someone like you who likes to dig your ass in somebody else's problems and execute. So she doesn't give a, of course she's gonna chant you on. Go, because you got her back. You already done told her. So she'll probably never down you now. But what's crazy is for a person to call themselves stand up, noble, this or that, but then chant on your behavior. And I get it. She's been explaining to people how she could separate the two because he's not in the paperwork like that. And this was never all about him. But at the same time, if you are slow to speak and quick to listen, there is a cold-blooded reason on y'all executing Don Russell and that Mr. Harris, Sean Harris. There's a reason behind that. Wow, it is. Because y'all executed them hard. You never proved if they were stealing money. You never proved none of that. You just went off a word of a mouth. Don Russell was so freaking easy because he took that bite from that goddamn a phone call and bomb down over the thing. But yet then the phone call was on the phone with Timothy Savage. Timothy Savage didn't even file nothing on that man. You all made a big deal out of it, though. You kept playing that audio and changing up that phone call. Everything that you put out, you twisted that phone call up to pin it against Don Russell. You did. Got the paperwork okay. because that's what his actual charge was for what he did over there on that interstate commerce with that goddamn phone pinging, and he did and telling those people, hey, it's a situation going on in this studio filming or whatever the hell they was doing. Is that right? And he did that shit. He said he did. He admitted it was in the paperwork. He took it like a champ, went on to jail. Did he fold on everybody? Yep, he did. Under pressure. He did, just like Texas Black Diamond did. Yeah, he folded under goddamn pressure. And do I believe that his story is made up, that he put out here because he didn't give no fucks no more because he couldn't get the people on his side to hear him out and listen to him? So yeah, he went on and got him some shine out here and threw, in my opinion, a whole buffale-ass story out here about some freaking money. And R. Kelly didn't pay me. I don't believe that shit. And man walking on the damn moon on his face. I think he just threw a fucking fluke and just said, fuck it. I'm damaged. Yeah. Was he wrong? I'm a damaging R. Kelly. Yes, he's wrong as hell. But that's blackness for you. When we get caught, we tend to take down anything that is breathing around us. Just like Bookum, Cousin Levi, Drunken Larry, and now Angelo is involved. But he just ain't been out here talking. At least not over here. At least not over here. You done used all of Angelo's weapons for you to fight those guys over there. You are funny. If this was a good live, y'all go ahead, put that goddamn emoji. Let me see. I know most of y'all don't have the emojis, but let me see y'all. Put some hearts in the chat because I'm about done. My mouth is dry and I didn't bring no goddamn water downstairs and my other stuff is frozen in there. I enjoyed y'all tonight. Thanks for hearing my part of my thoughts on my live out. Hopefully, I did have I think I pinned the link up there, and I know that a lot of people don't, like to come on and add their stuff to it, and that's fine and dandy, but I'll pin it up when I come on and it's your choice. I see you back there. If I want you up here with me, that's fine and dandy. And if I don't, then I just don't respond to it, but I think I'm doing pretty well sitting right here. Sir Miguel has a show coming up. I hope all of you guys have hit your notifications on there. Like I say, I'll peep in, but if I start to feel, where I should not be in a certain place, I know how to exit myself from a certain place so that there are no interruptions or distractions as he execute his knowledge. Okay? So don't forget to do that over there. Again, I'm okay with not being liked on these streets, y'all. Trust me. And you have to be okay. I'm telling you that I am so proud of me for not never linking up to grow or to be heard. But I am disgusted in the people that had made a choice to step inside a pap world over here. I'm disgusted at y'all too. I'm so disgusted at y'all because I really thought, and you all know who I'm talking about, man, I thought y'all was some real people. But see, when it's got time for y'all, you want to play the game, want to laugh up, and that ain't how I roll. Truth be told, I'm quiet as hell, y'all. At home, I'm quiet. I love to talk, but I could be quiet too for a long period of time. Like I ain't got to say shit. But you people that came over in Pap's world and rolled the dice with me and talked all that dang on slango and bango in my ear, Texas, all that shit. y'all disgust me too. Because y'all folded on a real one, for real, to go jump in the bed with the bad ones. You chose to have all that debate back and forth and all that stuff. Y'all left a real goddamn girl. And you run a text through my phone or whatever, your shit just sits there. Got no response. I can quickly type in there BYE so fast because it ain't like that. But y'all disgust me. I'm glad that I didn't throw that certain amount of level of that trust out there. I can almost say that most of you, 2 or 3 of y'all almost had me. And I'm thanking God that I had the voice that I had to come out here to tear my shit down from it. See, I tore my own shit apart from that one. I did that shit because I smelt some shit. And most shit that you smell, sometimes you don't even want it to turn your stomach. So I had to make a bust a move, y'all. And ever since then, I've been rolling by myself out here with a whole lot of them. Don't acknowledge me because I'm going to keep putting myself out here. Whether if it's shits and giggles or woo child or whatever, I'm coming to enjoy the people that I keep company with and don't mind me accompanying them on my channel with whatever I choose to do. With that being said, talking bullshit. Hey, Lady Earth, I got to give you some dab on that. I got to give you nothing but dab on that. Made me feel like a straight up idiot until I had to, whoa, I got to go to the board on this one. What's going on here? What? Oh, no. Time to kick in the hydraulic fluid, and I turn this up. Oh, I ain't for play. I may laugh and shit and kick it on here, but man, I ain't for play. Nah, we ain't finna roll like that. No, let me ungroup some shit here. Exactly, Laval. Not you, though. Not you. You wasn't, not you. Mm-mm. I was like, damn, did they really just play goddamn sweetheart? Y'all just trying, damn. What? Nah. I ain't that easily like a fucking shark. You can't just throw that fucking bait out there thinking that I'm about to take it. Especially when you sit down and you calculate, man, I got a lot to lose. I don't have a little shit to lose. I got major shit. Who in the hell about to risk that? Messing around with some goddamn stragglers. Who? Yeah, I had me fucked up. Well, I was over here cracking up. I was about slamming down Snoop Dogs as fast as Drunken Larry slamming down beers. Crazy as hell. But there's still a whole lot of stuff they ain't broke ice on, y'all. They ain't broke ice on that. It's a whole lot, still a lot more stuff that has not come out. Ain't that right, Beauty? You better not go nowhere. Now, where's my slide? I just, is this the slide? Where is it? Let me find something for Beauty. I see you, but you know how I am when I get to running my mouth. I'm actually responding to the chat now. So now you have my attention. You have my attention. What she got to tell me, Shannon? Yes, I'm coming to Alabama soon. Yes, I am. I am coming to Alabama soon. So, anybody else want to say something to me before I go that needs a response? Lady. I see her, lady. Beauty always picking at me. I see her. I do. Anybody else? Anybody else? Y'all just don't know. I'll be like, woo, thank you. you know. Bookum is her cousin. Bookum is who cousin? Beauty cousin. Bookum your cousin, Beauty. That's your cousin. Thank you guys. We got up to 109 likes on the channel. Appreciate it, because I'm not going anywhere. I come down here, y'all, and I promise y'all, I be like, okay, you got to hook this up. I have the thing to make the sound better. I have the, I got to get my, what you call it? My card put in so that, it can separate. I got to go into settings. It's so much, but I have most of the stuff that I have. And I guess the reason why that I did not follow through on, Zoe said, I love me some Pastor Pat. She disowned me long time. I wish you, girl, you ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. I love my mods, I can say that over and over and over. Oh, don't forget, y'all, we got the $25 drawing coming up. I'm having that. Still working on I haven't forgotten about my bonnet bitches. It's still coming. My BFF she's dealing with something right now, but that's still coming. That's not going nowhere. But my moderators can play too. So everybody name will be going inside of the drawing thing, and then I'll be pulling, and I'm only going to do that for a total of maybe until I get exhausted. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Trans. Appreciate it. This, and a lot of people say this stuff is hard. It's hard. I think the hardest part about a channel is getting all of your equipment and stuff synced together. Trying to have the best, not the best, but a good scenery for you guys. I can get into all of that goddamn, blowing the horns. Yeah, like this right here. See, it's there. Let me show you. Have it. But by the time you get on here and do it, it's like, oh my God, the time that went by like so fast. But I done played it all for y'all, and you can do so much more over on the Streamlabs, but I got to sit down and take time with learning how to joining the panel in there. Is very, very different with StreamYards and Streamlabs. And I know everybody was like, well, you should switch, but Streamlabs offers so much more in the OBS, y'all. And I don't even know why, because I won't dig in, I haven't dug into it. And I know it's technical. You got to do a lot of reading. You got to get this. You got to do that. You got to build your program. You got your program for your show. You got to remember this button goes for this screen, that screen, that screen. And y'all know how Beauty is about me with pressing these buttons over here, because I be zapping some shit out. But this is Bookum. Bookum swear he's a cop, y'all. He is a cop, honey. But I don't know. I don't think that he should separate himself. I think that it goes down together. You say, I don't join in because I didn't travel the neighborhood with the madness. It ain't got no, I know. I don't expect my mods to be, joining in. Shannon rolling with me, Beauty. I don't need you. Shannon rolls with me, he rolls with me. He puts up the copyright, and stuff like that. And y'all need to be share and support and subscribe. The subscribers, shout out to all of the new subscribers, because my subscribers membership has, it has went up. So I appreciate that. You know, I lose money, like I tell you. Be honest, I don't even know how Bookum them got money. Cause wait a minute. Did he drop my No Vaseline song, y'all? Didn't y'all hear that? I was like, okay, Bookum, you learning you learning it. Like that's my song. That's my shit. I dropped that out here. Like, damn it, boy. Mm, mm, mm.
It's the motherfucking people that will change. You don't want to with the day party.
Now, just that little smidget of clip, which is free, right? I just lost probably $7 if I earned 20 from monetization, from AdSense. I just lost $5. I just lost $5. It's that easy. It's just that easy. I kid y'all not. And remember when I told y'all, you have to have $101 for them to send you a check. Every time I make it to around 65 after I do a live, right? $65. I could come back after my live 2 days and I'll go and check, see how my algorithm did. Why I'm back down to like 30. 40, because I done played some music. So a lot of that, with that being said, it does depend, on the support from the channel too. Cause I was like, damn, I just lost $25. I ain't gonna see another $100 from my damn channel for about 3 months. I am literally at $35, $40. It really just dropped back down. Now that song right there cost me $5. But what the fuck?
It's the motherfucking people that will change. You don't want to with the day party.
Yeah. But that's just how they roll with it though, Elizabeth. It's crazy. So you go to these other channels, like, I was watching a channel, I forget his name, Dooney D or whatever. And the other channel, I was what's his name? The attorney. The attorney had guests up there, right? Talking about, okay, whose was this? Talking about something. The attorney with the blue suit, because he still got the same blue suit coat on. He probably got 20 of them, right? I'm looking at, here's y'all super chat, 900, 500, 300, 100. I'm like, man, and it makes you bad, but I'm not at that level. And it's a lot of us over here that is not at that level. Right. But I'm looking at it, I was like, oh my God, that's taxes. You got to pay taxes on it. But yeah, the support is there. And I understand that the financial support of your channel is your deliverance of your content. And respectfully, I respect that. I respect that. So I kept mine to the minimum of $1 per pound. I'm like, I'm giving y'all like dollar shit. What the hell? I'm giving you dollar shit. Yes, the lead attorney. Girl, please. And I ain't counting his pockets, but I'm just saying you can't help but to see it because it was all in red across the screen. I was like, oh, Lord, he gonna get another blue coat suit. Yep, he sure is. He sure is. So I understand, the deliverance of some things. I do understand that over in the kale sector, there's no growth financially over here. So it is what it is. But I do know that if this is something that you want to do, you can't wait on the growth for the people. You got to grow yourself, So you just go out and I kid y'all not, boy, I was out at the stores, but I need this camera. I got this. I got 2 monitors. Okay, I got this. I got this card thing I got to put in there. I got 4 external, hard drives. I got this. I got a big ass print. I'm all set up. I'm sitting here adding all this damn money up right here, y'all. Like, damn. But that was because I made a choice, like to do my, to do my channel, It's like, no, I want to do my channel. So, and I wanted it to be nice, for me more so than you, because if you ain't loving it, how can you get other people to love it, So guess what, y'all? It is 10:56. I have to be at work early tomorrow. Hope to see y'all again soon. But thanks again, because your likes helps my channel as well, and the membership. So shout out to that. Hey, if y'all see Curtis around, tell him I said hey, tell him I said hey. Never seen Curtis around. Now let's get the hell up out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All right then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. All right then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.
Read your comment. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me read your comment. I had a dream that Shannon is gonna be, oh, y'all two is terrible in the afterlife. Shannon, before I close it out, you want to hit her back? Go on, get her back, Shannon, right quick. Get her back. You got about 20 seconds. Miss Brown, have a lovely night. Capone, have a lovely night, ladies. All of y'all. Laval, have a good night, and I'll see y'all soon. Ooh, Shannon, talking about some unlock the door. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. APZ, hey, I see you soon, sweetheart. Lady, thanks for subscribing and thumbs up on the channel, y'all. He over there talking about some Miss Brown, unlock the door. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Wait, I'm nosy. I'm trying to see if Miss Shannon, Miss Brown finna unlock the door. I'm nosy. Charles, hugs, girl. Hey, I'm trying to see what Miss Brown is. She finna unlock the door. Miss Brown, is you unlocking that door or what? Or nah? What you gonna do? What is you gonna do? Because it's Thursday night. Shannon usually kind of feeling what I'm feeling so freaky tonight, and I need Miss Brown to hold me tight. Lady, have no fear. I'm gonna fulfill your fantasy. Oh, Claudine say, lock them doors. Claudine say, lock the doors, Lord, lock the doors. Hey, Shannon, why Claudine just hated on you? Why did Claudine just hate it on you, Shannon? She said you going to bed with that stiff one all by yourself. That's what she said. She said, lock the door. Don't let them in. Lock the door. That's messed up. What you say, Shannon? Oh, don't jet out now. Don't jet out now. What you say? You say Shannon keep forgetting what? My food. Oh Lord. Claudine just popped right in and said, locked in. She gave her a key. Look at lady got the keys. They all, hey Shannon, I'm sorry, but the women is sending you to bed with a stiff one. I don't know where you got to go and get in the shower. They all done gave Miss Brown a key. Somebody said, lock the door. Lock the door. I love you, so Claudine. Claudine is so silly. She like me. It's like me. Oh, here goes Shannon, Miss Brown, right here. Here he goes. He's coming over. Wait a minute, what's wrong? Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what happened to that one. Oh, it's the Wi-Fi thing went in and out. Okay. All right, see it. I enjoyed y'all. Hey, Miss Brown. That's Shannon. Open up. Open up. This Miss Brown. This Miss Brown respond. My Wi-Fi acting crazy, y'all. Everywhere, always when it get close to midnight, we'll start doing this shit. What you say, Miss Brown? You bad. You bad to the bone. Oh shit. I forgot you know what? I need to keep coming back on. I forgot I had these little things to play with. It's pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Rough. I forgot. I'm gonna have to start using those. That was pretty cool. Good, fun. Having fun with those are pretty cool. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here. Peace out, y'all. Bye. Yeah, he must be hacking.